Welcome to Kuala Lumpur. In this video, I'm going to show you how to walk from Bintang all the way to KLCC Park. KLCC Park is where Petmronas Twin Towers are located, as well as Soraya Mall. And KLCC Park is a beautiful little place to relax. It's got some water features, some great walking paths, and I'll show you that when we get to it. But the great thing about the walk to KLCC Park from Bintang is that it's all covered. There's a raised covered walkway for part of it until you get to the convention center, and then it's underground from there. So no matter what the weather is, you can walk there and you don't have to cross a single street. Now, Bintang is often considered the heart of Kuala Lumpur, and it's where there's tons of restaurants, shopping. There's more than 8 major malls, 4 of which are right here. There's lot 10, and as we walk down here, you'll see Fahrenheit, Star Hill, and Pavilion. There's the metro, and in the distance there you can see Menara Kuala Lumpur, which is the Kuala Lumpur Tower. First thing you're going to do is walk towards Pavilion Mall and pass through that on the way to the covered bridge walk. Now we're in front of the Pavilion Mall, which is a really great mall. There's a lot of good food and restaurants down on the bottom floor as well as the other floors. Lots of great shopping and a little Tokyo town up on the top floor, which is really great to check out. So there's the big fountain in front of Pavilion, and there is Fahrenheit right there, which is one of the big malls. There's Star Hill, and then back to Pavilion. If you keep going down that street, and you go 2 blocks past this main intersection and turn right, that's where you'll get to Jalan Alor, which was one of the best night markets here in Kuala Lumpur. So one of the mistakes I made the first time I tried to do this path was to try to go directly into the mall, and the walkway does not go through the mall. The mall is sort of next to the main walkway. What you're going to want to do is walk through here, and I'll take you through there in a minute. But there's restaurants along the way and also access to the mall. So there's the main entrance to the mall. You're going to go here to the left, and this is where you'll walk in. So now when you get to here, or you've come out of the mall there, you're going to take this little jag to the right. It doesn't seem like it goes anywhere, but it's actually the start of the walking tunnel. Now when you're walking down the tunnel, or I should call this a raised walkway, we'll get to the tunnel in a little while, you'll see these blue signs with directions everywhere. What you really want to pay attention to there is you're looking for Petmronas Twin Towers and KLCC Park, but sometimes it will say Soraya Mall also, which is located at the same spot. So just make sure you follow one of those 3 and you'll get where you're going. Now this is one of those tricky forks in the road where you're going to want to pay attention to the sign, and you're actually going to want to go this way. You'll see Petmronas Twin Towers up there, and that'll help you know where you're going. Now this is another spot where it can get a bit tricky. So you've left the raised walkway, you've come down the escalator, and you're not sure where to go. What you're going to do is come down the escalator and turn left into these doors, into the convention center, and you're going to take the escalator straight down. Now if you're just going to KLCC Park, you're going to get here and go to the right, and then you're going to go through the sliding glass doors and you'll be at the park. What I'm going to show you is how to get to Soraya Mall and Petmronas Towers. So what you want to do here is stay to the left, follow these restaurants around, and you're going to take the first left down the hallway there. Now Now this is where you'll get to the underground portion that will take you to Soraya Mall and Petmronas Twin Towers, and also when you go through the mall you can get right out to KLCC Park and the main fountain. Now when you get to these doors, you're going to want to take a hard right and continue following the underground tunnel. So now we're at Soraya KLCC Mall, and to get to Petmronas Twin Towers, or at least where the visitor center is, and to get outside of the park, you're going to want to go to the left here, and you're going to take the first bank of escalators up. So we've made it to KLCC Park, going through Soraya KLCC Mall. You can see the park out here. There's a lot of great walking around to do. In the evenings, they actually do a water fountain light show, which is worth checking out. And the last thing we're going to do is head back inside the mall so I can show you where the visitor center is to go up into the towers, as well as a view from the other side. So now you've made it to the base of the Petmronas Twin Towers, and what you're going to want to do is go to the left or right and take the escalator down. That's where the gift shop is, but that's also where you'll start your tour if you have tickets. I would recommend buying tickets at least a day or two in advance, as they frequently sell out. Now we're going to head outside and get a view of the towers and the fountains out front. So that's how you walk from Bintang to KLCC Park, where Petmronas Twin Towers and Soraya Mall are, as well as going through Pavilion on the way. I hope that was helpful, and I hope you enjoy your stay in Kuala Lumpur.